Very few events can bring hundreds of people out on a Tuesday afternoon, but the Rhinelander District Library's annual Worm Race is one of those events. There was triumph, there was defeat, and a lot of squirming at this year's races.
Ready, set, race. And the worms were off and wiggling for this year's Rhinelander District Library Worm Races.
With the Worm Bookworm Connection, it works with the library.
The library's been putting on the races for 30 years in a row. 60 teams of 2 put their worms to the test in this slow-moving race.
Yes,
Cousins Ben Skellinger and Simon Katsky used preliminary speed to pick their worm, named Joe.
we looked in the back to see which one was moving the fastest.
But between picking the worm and the race, a lot can happen. So pre-race tactic was key.
We put them under shade the whole time. We put them under a tree.
That tactic paid off for Daniel and Jeter Vandergallion. Their worm took home the grand champion title, something their Speedy Words name indicated early on.
We were like, what name should we do? And he was like, well, something with speed. And I was like, how about Speedball?
Joe also showed some promise and won one of the early rounds.
We were all cheering, and it was a beautiful day.
But Joe didn't wiggle fast enough to make the final race. The races are a summer tradition passed down in families.
We're getting some second-generation worm racers now. His parents did it, bringing their kids.
And while the worms slowed down at the end of the day, this tradition shows no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Fishing hole bait and tackle owner Gary Mangerson donated the worms for today's event.